Man, Gervonta Tank Davis, the self-proclaimed face of boxing, was getting clowned on by Brian Norman Sr. and Paulie Malignaggi, and they both stated that they have the inside scoop of why Gervonta Tank Davis has always been a quitter and why he took that knee against LAMONT ROACH. And Brian Norman Sr. actually stated that he was present when Gervonta Tank Davis quit in sparring. He actually stated that he's seen it a couple of times and he's seen Tank Davis fold a bunch of times, but this specific time he said that he had no reason to quit. He also states that he knows a lot of people that actually grew with Tank Davis, and they said that the people that knew him and saw him sparring always said that he always quits. And Paulie Malignaggi finishes Gervonta Tank Davis just like Mortal Kombat, finish him. He says if you push Gervonta Tank Davis back to the ropes or you actually try to fight him back, he will fold and he will have his bitch come out of him. And Paulie also adds, basically what Paulie says, that he is very, very skilled and he has all the talent in the world, but he does not have a fighting spirit. He will fold under pressure and he will just like call a timeout or make the referee trying to stop the fight. Now, I gotta agree with Paulie on this one. I do think that Tank Davis has all the skills in the world, but I still say why he has not proved himself. That's why there's a lot of question marks on his resume. And I know he looks very good against all of his opponents. He knocks almost everybody out, but we do not know how he is gonna look against Shakur Stevenson or Teofimo Lopez. And I do want to talk a little bit about those pay-per-view numbers. And it was 149,000 pay-per-view buys against LAMONT ROACH. Now that is self-proclaimed pay-per-view numbers, not real face of boxing pay-per-view numbers. Now I do know that LAMONT ROACH was not a big name, and that's the reason it sold 149,000 pay-per-view buys. But now that everybody knows LAMONT ROACH and the effort that he put in this fight, I'm pretty sure that's gonna double on their second fight. What I'm trying to say, that Canelo Alvarez can fight anybody and he will always sell more than 149,000 pay-per-view buys. He could fight anybody. But in Tank's defense, if he fights a big name like Teal, Devin Haney, or Shakur, I'm pretty sure he will sell at least 600, 700 pay-per-view buys. Now, my co-host, Mr. Northpaw, the Chicago Lip, has a few things to say about Gervonta Tank Davis, and maybe even a message.
Northpaw, the Chicago Lip, back at you with another one. Did the whole boxing world see Tank Davis, the self-proclaimed face of boxing, take a knee? I always had a feeling and suspicion you like to get on your knees. Was it the baby oil that went into your eyes because of the braids that you wore for the LAMONT ROACH fight? I'm wondering if that's the same oil that Puff Daddy uses, because I know both of you know each other personally. I remember when Puff Daddy picked you up and carried you. I know that's how close you are with Puff Daddy. I'm wondering, was worse getting picked up by Puff Daddy or being in the swimming pool with Puff Daddy? Let me know on the comments section. But that's neither here or there, and not here to judge, but times have changed for sure. I still think Tank's a good fighter, but he still needs to prove himself and fight Shocker and Haney now back to the boxing world.
Man, Northpaw, you do not like Tank. But why you hating on Tank? Man, Tank's a good fighter. I still know that he will fight Shakur and Loma and all the other top fighters. Fight Haney and rematch Ryan Garcia. I know he'll do it. Man, Tank ain't afraid of anything. Tank doesn't afraid of anything. This guy's a freaking mongoose. But as for Tank Davis beating all the four kings, I do not think that is real anymore, because before the LAMONT ROACH fight, I thought that Tank Davis actually beats all the four kings. But because of that performance, I actually have Teo beating Tank Davis now. I actually think Teofimo Lopez is a much better fighter than LAMONT ROACH, and I have him beating Tank Davis pretty easy. Now, who do you guys have winning? Tank Davis or Teofimo Lopez because of the LAMONT ROACH performance? Who do you guys have winning? But remember this, guys, I ain't the biggest, I'm the baddest. And if you want to hop out your boy, throw $1 at the super thanks. I got a roll. Peace.